Small spaces can so be enhanced by the simple use of colours, textures, height, and of course, great plant material. When we look at an area that's 6 meters by 4 meters, we often get very stressed, thinking, I have no idea what I'm going to do, and I certainly don't have enough space to have a beautiful garden. But this garden is a pure example of how all of those elements previously mentioned can be included in a garden. The pod in this garden is magnificent, and I just want to sit in it all day and just peep out through the ferns, the maidenhair ferns, the peace in the home. And what it does is it really allows you that escape. It's like you're in the garden, but you're hiding. Amazingly engineered by pieces of plywood that have been cut, a couple of 100 pieces in here, and then simply used together to create the sphere. And the sphere makes you think of something that's completely out of shape to anything normal in your garden. You never find this. It takes me on a journey, maybe to outer space, but that is the joy of gardening, that you can simply create anything. There are no rules, and of course if there are, well, you're allowed to bend them. Right at the end is, of course, the beautiful water feature. I love the use of the gabions, where the water just drizzles through them. And in time, that is going to create its own little ecosystem. To lead you down to the water feature, long rectangular stepping stones. I like the use of these. They're better than square, and they kind of mix up the shape a bit. The next thing, the height. And height is a critical area because most of us live with walls around us. But how do we deal with those walls? They can be hot and glary. By putting in small trees, which in fact extra large topiaries in this case, which are the eugenias or the syzygium, have been used beautifully all the way down the one side, with the blue painted wall just softens everything. And of course, to balance those beautiful topiaries on the right hand side, down your left hand side, using the same balance and structure in threes, is a set of the same pots planted up with lovely daisies. Yep, it's a plant that everybody sees, and generally we plonk them out into the garden. But look how beautifully they work, just all white, all the same, just that simple repetition. Those are the things that make this garden really stand out.